Welcome back to my channel. Uh, Today I'm going to show you the fourth variation of my trading strategy. I haven't shared the others yet, but I will soon. But this is currently one of my favorite variations of the two strategies, number one and number two. So before we go ahead, I'm just going to show you an alternative for the Money Moves premium signals overlays, and that would be the dashboard. As you can see here, this is a free alternative um, if you cannot get the panel that I have currently. So if you've watched my previous videos, you know all the indicators that I've showed before, the BJ superscript, the SSL, all the settings for those, same for the BJTSI. And this one is a new indicator, which is the um, new variation here. So this one is called the Wave Trend 3D. Right here, this is a very powerful indicator, very super useful, super helpful. So go ahead and add that. And for the settings, it's pretty simple. The only thing I've done is I've changed the colors for this to match my color scheme, and I have enabled this use EMA length, changed it to 10, also enabled display kernel signal and show oscillator lines, and I've also changed speed to empathize to normal from slow to normal. There is also an alternative way to use this is the mirror option. You can click the mirror option and disable the kernel, and it will view like this. And I think it can definitely help with visualizing how trends are or how strong the momentum is. But you can, yeah, that's an alternative, but I'm just gonna keep it as like this. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just show the current strategy. So first and foremost, if you want to day trade, like I usually do, like hold your trades for 1 to 24 hours, the first thing you need to do is set your SSL to 100 and set your BJTSI to the time frame to 21 or 25 or 30, depending on how early you want your signals. The earlier you want your signals, the more messy it's gonna look, and the later, the cleaner it's gonna look. So if you set it to the 30-minute, it's gonna look much cleaner. All that like pullback stuff is gone, but sometimes you do get a much later entry. So I'm just gonna change that back to minute 21. And once you go ahead and do that, you go to your lower time frame. For me, that would be 5, 6, 7 minute time frame. However, I do prefer the 7 minute. So this entire strategy literally um, it's all about targeting the higher time frame momentum. So basically, what this does is here we are having a reversal signal for the 21-minute time frame, and as you can see, the 21 we are entering on the targeting the 21-minute to the 30-minute by entering the 7-minute time frame. And each time we do that, we can see that the momentum is extremely like long. It's because it's the higher time frame that we are targeting. So if we set this to the 1 hour, we would be targeting the 1 hour, and this works the same for swing trading and longer or swing trading or scalping. So for the swing trade, you'd set your TSI oscillator to the 12-hour, and you would go to the 2-hour time frame, and it's exactly the same. You just wait for the signal, you wait for the crossover. Sometimes you can risk it and enter earlier when you see these pullback signals, which are green and yellow, to get a sniper entry, but that's up to you. Or you could just wait for the signal for it to cross over, for everything to align, for this one to be blue, like there's momentum going on there. If you see that this uh, reversal is going down and you see that the wave trend is blue, we wait a little bit until it turns red or pink in this case before we enter. But as you can see, very powerful stuff. This um, this is a swing trade, so it took a month to complete. And same thing here for this one. This is a pullback. We could have traded that with like 6 days. And here we have another signal. This would have been a 20-day trade, and for this one it would have been a 15-day trade. So as you can see, this is really powerful stuff, and you can see it's super accurate also. And let's go over to the scalping version of this. So basically what we do is we set our time frame to the minute 5. Oof, and then we go to the 1 minute, and the same thing applies here. So basically we get a reversal signal, and basically the rate trend is showing bearish momentum. This TSI superscript BJ is showing bearish momentum, and there's a high probability it's gonna go that direction. And so as we can see, it did, and it took 36 minutes. So if you are a scalper and you are just entering with higher lot size, and you want like things to go quickly, you could choose to do that. But for me, it's gonna be the day trade, so that I can have longer trades. Um, and I go to 7 minute. I prefer the 7 minute because it's very accurate. It's like the 21 7, like 3 times 7, 21 matches perfectly. So that's why I prefer it, and I can show it works on ranging markets as well. So let's go to like 30-minute and find a ranging market. The NAS 100 trends a lot, so this is an example of a trending market. If we enter based on the trend, the likelihood of us hitting our target is really high with this strategy. Like, look at this, beautiful, beautiful. Another great trade, literally another one, and another one. And sometimes you can do counter trend, but your win rate will be higher if you just trade with the trend. So another one, like, you can just see this for yourself. Like, and this one was probably a higher time frame pullback. Um, but you can see this works phenomenal, phenomenal. Another one. Literally, it just continues like that, and I'm gonna show you an example with a ranging market or consolidation or um, whatever you want to call it, choppy market. And let's choose a pair where there is high likelihood of choppiness. Let's see, GBP USD. I wanna, okay, this, yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is a good 30-minute choppiness right here. Let's mark that area. So as you can see, we are on the 30-minute time frame currently, but we enter on the lower time frame. So let's go to the 7 minute time frame. The 7 minute time frame, and we just have to go back to the choppiness area on the higher time frame. I'm just gonna show you that it works even if the market is really choppy on the higher time frame, because we're basically just targeting from 1 hour to 24 hours. This trade would have been a 3 hour trade. This would have been a 6 hour trade. This would have been around 10 hours. So as you can see, it works even when the market is choppy AF. So if we go back to 30 minute, let's just get rid of the drawings. This is also a really good example of choppy market on the 30 minute. So let's go to 7 minute again, our entry. Let's go to the choppy area. And as you can see, even if the market is choppy on the lower time frame, we can still hit our day trade. Like this one was an 11-hour trade. This one was a 3 hour trade, and you can see it's literally super accurate. This one was a bit more choppy, but our entry was right here, so that would have been 6 hour trade. Our entry somewhere around here. Oh, this is a 3-day trade. That's a long trade. And as you can see, this would have been a 4 hour trade, and the super one comes after the choppiness. Like this is a 12-hour gigantic freaking fall right here, and you can see the entry is literally perfect. The entry is literally sniper entry. Look at that. Look at that entry, bro. And this is non-repaint, so it's all like live stuff, like candle closes, and it's on the lower time frame, so it means that it's gonna be really sniper entry on the higher time frame. So really amazing stuff. You just gotta make sure that all of this aligns, the high end time frame reversal signal, and you can set an alert for this oscillator. I think I showed it in the last. Basically, you just press on TSI cross once per bar, the month, and then you just name it TSI is crossed, and then you just create the signal. And as you can see here, I have all my signals. So every time a price literally signals you, you go there. There's a signal right here. I have to go to 7 minute. This would have been a signal right here, beautiful signal. So the likelihood of price falling is really high, but you also have to take into account what the trend direction is on the higher time frame. So in this case, we're bullish, or at least on the 1 hour, we're bullish. So you could do a counter trend, but the win rate is much higher if you do a trade with the trend, you know, like on the 1 hour, you go to a 30 minute on that same area. You can see that same area right here. Go to 7 minute. It's gonna take a bit longer to scroll, but I just want to show a point, like right here. You're trading with a trend, and so the likelihood of it going up really high. Sniper entry, sniper freaking entry. You hold your trade for 4 hours, or you hold it longer for 13 hours, and you can always freaking change your minute time frame to whatever you want to target. So if you want to target a 30 minute, like this is a crazy trade. If you entered here with a stop of 20 pips, which I usually do between 20 to 50 depending on the trade. this would have been an easy 1 to 6 trade. An easy 1 to 6. Just think about it. You 1 to 6. You do um you do let me bring my calculator here. Depending on your account size, if you have a 1 to 6, if you have, for example, a $6,000 dollar account and you have 1% on that, it would be 60, right? So you're risking 60 each trade, and you gain a 1 to 6.2 on this one, or you made an easy $300. But imagine if you had an even bigger account size. For example, a 200 to 300, you had a 300,000 account size, right? Which most prop firms have. And so you do 1%, you're risking 2,000 each trade. You're risking 1%, and you make 1.24. Let's see, 6.24 risk to reward ratio. You made an easy 12,000 on this trade. Like what the, like that is huge. So hopefully this version of my strategy works. Yeah, you do have to take in an account of these pullbacks, right? If you're not sure about the trade, you can always go to a higher time frame to double check. Like you go 30-minute, and you can see that this area here. Hold on, let me just bring this. Yeah, 30-minute to 1 hour. That's the same area. You can see that this area is sort of ranging upward, but you can see we are literally targeting, like here we targeted 1 hour on the 30-minute. So this was like a sniper entry right here. Amazing. And imagine you do that following the trend like every day. You do the same thing every day. It's gonna add up. So hopefully this helps. Thank you for watching my channel, and I'll keep you guys posted. I will post the rest of the variants that I have here. I do have currently this version is the one I shared, and let me see, this version is the one I shared, and I have some others here that I haven't shared yet, but this is currently one of my favorite ways to go about day trading, scalping, and swing trading. And hopefully this helps you guys. So peace out.